This is not a fight that you have been dealing with. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, center fielder Byron Buxton.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Byron Buxton goes down for the first out of the game. Jorge Polanco is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Andrew Benintendi checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3, and he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rosario, and it's gone into the monster seats. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Hit on the ground toward the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So coming to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In comes Kepler. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Miguel Sano, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The left fielder
now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate,
Designated
Diego
hitter,
Blanco. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets foul. 1-1. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Xander Bogaerts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swinging a soft liner. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mookie Betts 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Santana comes set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Digging in now, Amuri Figueroa. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Amuri Figueroa.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Brian Dozier is out number 2 here in the third inning. Byron Buxton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Number 28, Buster
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Falling for it, Buxton. And that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double. Standing in, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Again, a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Grounded softly to the right. Moreland has it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Digging in, Miguel Sano. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he's safe. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored. Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Kepler. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hanley Ramirez.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. That's inside. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. For Ramirez, he picks up double number 2 on the year.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
The shortstop, number 2,
Xander Bogaerts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
right fielder.
Mookie Betts is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that digging in the switch hitter, Diego Blanco. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Diego.
Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll get in there safely. Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer comes into this.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Amuri Figueroa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Amuri Figueroa becomes the first out of the inning. This ball will be chopped foul. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Sano will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Ready once again, Buster Posey. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. In there, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Polanco rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. Here's Miguel Sano. He hit a sac fly earlier.
third baseman.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Ready once again, Diego Blanco. He doubled earlier.
Diego Blanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
drilled right back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Joe Mauer.
And that's taken for strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Ground ball right side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game. Here comes the first pitch. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Bradley Jr.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kepler racing back to the track, and he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. And this is taken for the out. Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the changeup is way low that time. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit to third. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit to short. Polanco gloves it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Back up the middle. There is Pedroia. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder number 25.
Digging in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number
Digging
11,
in to try it again, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge
He's roped a
Polanco.
couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bogarts is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready on 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Moreland has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sandy Leon will pinch hit here.
Sandy Leon.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for stepping in and ready. For another shot, Max Kepler.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Eduardo Rodriguez has been summoned
For the Red Sox.
Eduardo Escobar is going to be asked to get things going. Here is a lead off the top.
Eduardo Escobar.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. So stepping in, Miguel Sano. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sharp ground ball to third. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play. Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fly ball out toward right field. Escobar giving chase. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. The tag is down, and a great call on the pitch out as he's thrown out easily at third. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get looser. Rajay Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Matt Belisle takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
A 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check? Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Now at the plate, Diego.
For Minnesota, the designated hitter, Diego Blanco.
Kenny Vargas will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him swinging in the dirt. Posey gathers it. And the throw to first ends the inning. In now.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Red Sox, right fielder, number 50.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. The win would go to Irvin Santana if the lead holds. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Escobar over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Striding in, Buster Posey. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Escobar is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a crucial moment here, and standing in. Brock Holt, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion. That
gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the ninth. Woody Malaska takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard back up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. Every game has shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
4 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Irvin Santana. His record is now 3-2. The loss goes to Rick Porcello. He falls to 0-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.